Jack, you're so funny. Here, you look a little funny. You need your ear back. Can I help you? There you go. There's my boy. It's better. Aki, good morning. How are you? Are you as sleepy as Jack?
Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Oh my goodness. Hi there, Emma. It's me, Cat Brown. How are you today? I don't think there's anything wrong with Jack. He's just sleepy. Hi, Bendy. How are you, friend? He just looks he does look funny, but he's fine. You're doing okay today, Emma. Emma, you're awake awful early. He is comfortable. Emma says I subscribe to Cat and talk to him. Do you talk to Cat or do you talk to Jack? Either one of us will listen, Emma. Only one of us talks back, though. Occasionally Jack talks back. It's kind of funny when he does. And thank you for subscribing, Emma. You talked to Carl? Hi, Half-Tuber. Thank you for your comments yesterday. I think they were yesterday, or maybe I responded yesterday. I'm not even sure. Time is a blur. Emma says, oh, you are so welcome. You're so sweet, Miss Emma. Emma says, yes, I did. And Half-Tuber says, like number 4 from me. Thank you. Hi, Lee. Lee saying hi to everybody. What are your plans for today, Mr. Lee? Oh, you talked to Carl about your anxiety and depression and mental health issues in your head and in your life. I'm glad you were able to talk to him, Emma. And he is making sure he said hello to everybody in the chat. Lisa is going to go to the city for a walk and a walkabout and maybe do some filming also. Emma says, I like his voice. Oh, Carl's voice? Yes, me too. I like the Irish accent. Half-Tuber says, what is his name? Is he tired or sad? That's Jack. And yes, he's just tired. He didn't even get up to eat in the middle of the night like he used to, or he's usually doing. Yeah, Emma said, I mean Carl's voice. Yes, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every
And Lee
soul
says,
now
hope you're all
shifting
okay.
into perfect
I'm doing
peace.
good.
Into
Didn't want to wake up,
divinity. Into
but
perfect
here I am. Yay.
peace.
Happy Monday.
Serenity.
Half Tuber says, okay. We too have a dog. It's a hound. Wow. Raha Polium breed. Wow, I never heard of that. No. Your next question was just what I said. No, I've never heard of it. Emma says, I am Carl's friend forever and ever and always, right? I hope so, Emma. Another day awake is always a bonus, right, Lee? I agree. Oh, thank you. Emma says, happy Monday to you, too. And Half Tuber says, I have uploaded a video on my channel with your dog. Emma says, I hope that too. All right, Half Tuber, I'm going to go look. Oh, yeah, she had a really pretty Woman's Day special, so I remember that video. Really pretty. Looking for the dog. That white dog? Oh my gosh, let me go back to chat. Half Tuber, that white dog, is that the dog you're talking about? And Leah says, I am on my way to the shop for food to get food and drink and then the bus to the city. Nice. I haven't decided what my plans are today, except for just finished getting things ready around here. Half Tuber says, yes, it's 2 years old. That's a stunning dog. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. How striking. Half Tuber says my first video was shot with him. I get that. You know, I won't go live without Jack. Emma says, I am still looking for a rock band, and I want to find some boys that would love to play with me in my rock band group. I think you should open that up to females too, Emma. An all-girl rock band can be pretty awesome. And Emma says, hi there, Lee. Did you tell me what your dog's name is, Half Tuber? I might have missed it because I do that. I'm like Jack, I see a squirrel and I get all confused. Yep. And Lee says a lot of female members about being willing to join the band. Half Tuber says we have a huge land to take care of. and he takes care of it. Emma says, oh, I love that idea, Lee. Great idea. Okay, I might mangle this. We call him Kata, which is Malayalam means cutie pie. Is it Kata or Cuta? I don't even know what I want to say. I'm gonna have to look that up. What language?
Om Shanti Shanti peace, sweet Lord Jesus set us free.
Are you in India?
Into perfect peace, into divinity.
Hi, Zero. Oh my gosh, good to see you, friend.
Into divinity.
It's a language in South India. I have not been to India, but I would like to. Alas, I think travel with Jack to India might be a little bit prohibitive. Zero has a great channel. He's got great energy. I just love him so much. You guys should check him out.
Om Shanti Shanti.
Emma says I go to school every week. Is that why you're awake so early, hon? And Zero says blessings to you all. Half-Tuber says, I am settled in Kerala. Have you heard of it? I only heard of it when I looked up your language. It's called God's own country. I believe it. I believe it. Emma says, everyone is so sweet and kind and caring and loving and so nice to me. Thank you so much. Well, Emma, that's what you deserve, and you're very welcome. Zero said hi to Magnetic North, who is Lee. And Half-Tuber says hello to Zero. And Lee says, Zero, I have subbed to you. Great. And Emma's also saying hi to Zero. I pronounced it correct. I bet you I won't do it again. Kerala. Half-Tuber, what do you do with the majority of your time? Or what do most people in Kerala do with the majority of their time? Half-Tuber says, my name is Bharat. I want to say Bharat Singh. May I know your name? Well, I'm Cat, of course. I am Jack's cat. I love driving, and that's my profession too. Okay. So you provide a ride service? I have a friend in Pakistan, and I know that might be touchy, but I love everybody. I have a friend in Pakistan who does the same. I hate to see you two countries at war just because I love you. I love people from both sides. And the little people really have not much to do with it. Zero says, thank you guys for welcoming me in. Of course. Hi, Jamie. Fishing and hunting outdoors says, hi, Cat. That's Jamie. Good morning, Jamie. Oh, you know what? The Zero. Emma, you just click on his name, and a little pop-up should come. It says go to channel. So you click on Zero's name, and it should say go to channel. You click that, and there you are. You did. Just like you did for Carl. Can you click on links, Emma? I just posted his link. And Halftuber says, hello, fishing and hunting. Good day. Emma says, I know I love Carl so much, my friend. Yeah, friends are very important. Loyalty is very important to Carl. No, I don't know how, Emma says. Emma, how did you find Carl? How were you able to subscribe to Carl? And Jamie with Fishing and Hunting Outdoors says, hi, Halftuber. I just subscribed to you. Oh, thanks, Zero. Such a peaceful chat. Yeah, you don't want to see it get wild up in here. We like the peaceful cat. Yes, the blue thing. And Zero's laughing. Halftuber says, thank you. I wanted to join you fishing, but I don't have blue, so thank you for joining. I will return. We'll fix that right now. How's that? Halftuber says, my channel got monetized 4 months back, so I will return after an hour so that it doesn't become spam. Oh, is that how it happens? And thank you for the blue jacket. You're welcome. I want everybody to be able to get around. Well, congratulations on getting monetized. Zero, are you going for being monetized also? Wow. Just Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says I had just under 490 hours to go and then I'll be monetized. Oh, so close. I'm just getting close to hitting 1,000 myself. Zero says if it happens, it happens. I really just want to keep growing my community. Oh, Emma says I love you so much, Zero. And Zero, hi. Yeah, Lee. The lives are what's keeping me going right now. And Zero says, hello, Emma. Love you too. Oh, look, Jack's leg moved. And Lee says, glad to be here for you. I appreciate you so much. Emma says, aw, thank you to Zero. Zero, you don't play any musical instruments, do you? Emma's looking for members for her rock band. I could see you as a young Lenny Kravitz. For sure. Oh, yeah, you got that vibe going on. Yeah, I could probably dance for her band. How about singing? Can you sing? And Emma Zero says, yes, I'm a young man. Emma says, oh, that is perfect. Nah, not too good with the vocals, Zero says. Emma says, I am a young girl.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Jack could probably keep beat with his nails on the floor. Lee says, okay, heading home. The storm is about to break. We've had no rain for 27 days, so it means soon I'll be able to clean waters when it's safe to do so nicely. Sierra says, are you trying to court me, Emma? And Half Tuber says, it's 1 p.m. here this afternoon in India. How's the day looking so far, Half Tuber? Tell me what's in my future. Emma says, Zero, what is your age? I am 16. And she says, no, I am not trying to court you. Aw, wah, wah. Zero says, LOL. I'm an unk. I'm 22. And Half Tuber says today it's bright and sunny day. Good. Go out in the yard and get some work done. Thank you. And Emma says, oh, that is perfect. She likes the unk idea. Do you have school today, Zero? The temperatures are rising. It was 35 degrees Celsius yesterday. So is that like close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit? Maybe a little higher? Somewhere around there? Zero says, my summer classes start on May 29th. Okay. You're working this week. Okay. Oh, Emma says, Zero, I think you are very sweet and very kind and very beautiful, just like me. I agree, Emma. You'll enjoy hanging out in Zero's lives. He's a lot of fun. Lee says, next month I'll be magnet fishing again with new sites when the floodwaters go down. Hi, Snow Leopard. Good morning. Yes, please go back to driving, Half Tuber. Thank you for hanging out. Drive carefully. Be safe, friend. Zero says, Emma's making me blush. Ha ha. And Lee says, hi, Snow Leopard. And Half Tuber says, bye, take care, and have a blessed day. God bless. Same to you, bruh. I appreciate you. Emma says, oh, I'm blushing too. You guys are cracking me up. Brat says, goodbye, everyone on live. Take care and stay connected. Yes. Zero says, be safe, YouTuber, Half Tuber, and blessings. Bye, Half Tuber. Good morning, Yogi. Yogi says hello to everybody. Emma says, Zero, I know I am blushing too. And Zero says, laugh out loud. Of course, Emma. Lee also says, good morning, Yogi.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting.
Zero, are you connected with Yogi?
Into divinity.
He's become my new best friend. He might become yours too. Be careful. He does that to people. And Emma wants to know, Zero, can I please ask you something? Oh, great. Zero says, yes, I am sub to Yogi. Yogi's saying hi to everyone. And Emma says, I kind of like you, and I'm blushing. I kind of like him too. It's hard not to like Zero. And Lee says, we all respect Yogi. He's not only a friend, but very wise. Yes, he is. And Zero says, love you guys. I sure do love you, Zero. And Lee says, very wise man. Emma's still liking Zero and still blushing. Yogi says, thanks for those kind words, Lee. Yogi's is going to keep you running while I write, Cat. Any suggestions for topics? Yes. Since we're having a little love fest here, how about bringing our brother with us as we heal our minds? Zero. Emma is asking about Zero if he has any girlfriends because she doesn't have a boyfriend. And Zero says, my girlfriend is the grind. We met Zero's ex-girlfriend a couple days ago. Like I said, time is all a blur, but yes, we did meet Zero's ex-girlfriend. And Yogi says, I am on it. Mission accepted. Emma says, Zero, I understand that you have a girlfriend. We can still admire him from afar, Emma. You got rid of the ex? Carl, hi, friend. Good to see you. What do you have planned for today, Zero? You're working. I knew that. I think he got rid of his ex-girlfriend, Emma. I think he has a new girlfriend. And Zero's going to work today and he's going to stream when he can. Awesome. If I'm around a TV, I will keep an eye out for you. Emma says, hi there, Carl. Oh, you're very welcome, Zero. I don't know what for, but you're super welcome.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting down into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Om Shanti
Carl says, I walked away from 2 live streams yesterday. Oh no. Zero says, Emma, it's all good. Oh, Emma said she was sorry for asking, and Emma says it's all good. Trust me. Did you hear him though, Emma? Keep an eye out for Zero going live today. Good morning, Rod. You're up early. Oh, don't be sorry, Emma. Nobody wants you to be sorry. Lily is asking Zero what time he's going to go live. Oh, and Lee from Magnetic North says, hi, Rod. Emma says, oh, okay, I understand. So what happened in the live streams you had to walk away from, Carl? Emma says, Zero, I am going through a lot of anxiety and depression. Have no fear, Emma. Zero says, I usually do morning streams and evenings, so anytime between 10 and 3. If you're lucky, you'll catch him. Hit that notification bell. And Lee is saying, Zero, what time zone are you? Because he's in the UK. So he's 5 to 8 hours ahead of us. And Zero says to Emma, I understand. Well, maybe I could help. My streams are all about positivity and spreading love, which is exactly why, as I was flipping through YouTube, I saw Zero and his light just shone out at me, and I had to click on and hang out with him. So he tells no lies. Very positive. And Zero is Central Time Zone. Lee says, okay, bell on. I'll try to join Central Zone I know well. That's where your friend in Tennessee is. He's in Central Zone also, yes? And Zero says, thank you, Magnetic. And Lee says, yes, got you. Oh no, Emma. Carl says, I only know the Irish time zone. Oh, Emma. Into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Carl is young, just like me. Listen to Zero. Gotta control your breathing. Yes. Zero, are you just a young yogi in disguise as Lenny Kravitz?
Oh, Shanti, Shanti.
Zero says possibly.
Judah Mama set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace.
Lisa Zero, I just commented, so the sub sticks. Isn't it funny? We really just don't know how YouTube works. We all kind of guess and do what seems to work the best. Emma, I'm sending you virtual hugs, honey. I love you. Carl says I'm losing subscribers. Why do you think that is, Carl? Zero says, Emma, virtual hug and magnetic thank you once again. Good morning. And good night. Magnetic North says, I'd say enjoy the experience and don't worry about time or numbers with YouTube for memory and use YouTube for memories and meeting good folks. Yep, and building a nice community. Oh, thank you. Sierra says, Cat, your voice is soothing, by the way. Oh, thank you. Magnetic North says, hi, Jack. Carl says, I don't have a community. I think you do, Carl. You talk about your main mods who have your back. You don't consider them part of your community? He is. He's way too comfy to chat. He's above us all. He also lost his ear somewhere. Jack is living a life, Zero. Do you have any pets, Zero?
Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
You have a pit bull and a wiener pup. Wow. What a contrast. Very cool.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti.
Wiener dogs always worried me because they're so long. I guess, you know what? I worked at a vet's office for a year, and the wiener dogs always had problems with their backs. Lucy, good morning. Lucy's bringing in the unicorn vibes. We love it. Sierra says the pit bull is a crybaby and the wiener is a troublemaker. Lucy says unicorn vibes. Yes. And Lee from Magnetic North says hi, Lucy. She says hello back. Yes, Lee. I have two magnets, as a matter of fact. I have one that my daughters think I am super strong and I could use, but it's a little bit too big. It's very heavy. It's like 10 pounds. So I got another one, about half that. It's about 5 pounds. I think I could manage that easier. I'm ready, and they're all packed up in my car. So ready. I just haven't really seen Lee. I haven't decided what days to take off because I just don't know what's the best time over the period of time you're going to be here. So that's my step. Next step is to take some time off of work. Carl says I don't feel welcome on some channels anymore. I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. So, Carl, do you still have your main moderators? I don't understand why that is, Carl. I love listening to your voice. Emma was also saying this morning how soothing your voice is, how we love to listen to your accent. Lee says, yes, I use Artemis by Kratos. It's a 4 pounds in weight. Can you imagine me throwing that 10-pound weight and then picking up something that could pick up? That's a lot. I only had to give 2 weeks notice, Lee. I'm gonna drive, Lee. Because I'm bringing Jack. Remember? I find it hard to go anywhere without him. So we will be driving. I don't know. Remember what brand? I have two different brands on the magnets. One of them is the one suggested by Jake from Dirty Mag Yackers. That's his channel, Dirty Mag Yackers. Into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Zero says, how long have you been on stream? About 3 o'clock, so an hour. I try to do 3 to 5, and everybody knows you're going to find me with Yogi at 5 a.m. That's where I will be. Yes, brute magnetics. Yes. That is my big weight. Yep, I've been on for an hour now. And Kat, if people leave, it may be as time schedule changed, but many will stick around for you. Soul Sissy. Soul Star says, "Good morning to your sweet whispers. I am working on this morning's energy forecast and popped in to say grandest risings. I love you, Cat and Jack. Blessed day to you, yours, and the collective." So, so sweet. Thank you so much, Sissy. Zero says, "Such a nice stream. Thank you, Zero. Much like yours, only you're much higher energy than I am." Soul Star says, "Brightest blessings to all." And Lee says, "They are good for slit areas. The smaller ones are be best." Oh no. Carl says YouTube is getting a letter off my top moderators today. So you do still have your top moderators. And Lee from Magnetic North says hi to Sissy from Soul Stars. And Sissy from Soul Stars says hello back to Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. Soul Star says, "I'll be back. There's more to be done." I just love you. I have to be honest with you guys. I started doing live streams early in the morning because it was the best time for me. And I saw somebody else who was had a good conversation going, a good little group at that time. So I was like, why not? And then somebody came in and said something to me that made me want to be here. Just if somebody needed to talk to somebody. And I remembered that that was something I needed too. And that's one of the reasons I met Bob. Bob from Anything is Possible. Because he's reliable, he's there every day. I get to join in on his little family. And if you know anything about Cat, you know Cat loves a redhead. And Bob has some beautiful redheaded boys. Oh, bye, Carl. I'm glad I got to see you this morning. Is that what's called? Well, I guess in Irish it's exits, where you don't even say goodbye. But my whole story, I'm going back because I did a little squirrel. I realize now that I was doing this for somebody else at one point, but now I get just as much out of the friendships with you guys. And I wanted to say thank you and I love you.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lee says, Cat, I join as it is a great time for me personally, and it's very friendly here. I say positive channel, and we get to see Jack bounce around on occasion. Yes, on occasion. Jack is keeping my old hours, sleeping in.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti. Judah Mama set us free.
Yep, it is good friendships.
Every soul now shifting
Big Al. Hello, Sheriff. We're not doing nothing here. Yo, hide the contraband. Jack, hide it. Big Al is here. You gotta hide all the bad stuff. Big Al, how are you doing, friend? Back to Monday. Once again, here we are. Jack, you're a dirty boy. Jack's got it covered. He sure does. Emma says, hi there, it's me again. Hiya, Emma. Big Al says, I'm good, thank you, Cat. How are you? I am out again soon. I only just got back too. I was out from 8 a.m. until just now. It's 9 a.m. Can you tell Yogi I'll try to get to the late stream, please? I will. If he does not hear, I will tell him. Cactus Jack the Outlaw Pooch. He's so unassuming, too. You would never guess, just to look at him. What an outlaw he is. And Lee says, be safe out there, Al. Keep focused. Emma says, someday you're going to have a rock band. What is someday, Emma? Big Al says, cheers, Lee. I have a therapy meeting and then a property viewing. This isn't the same property that you're moving into. You're not viewing it again. Is this something different? Big Al, I saw your guitar. Big Al says, I play the guitar, but I'm nowhere near good enough to be in a rock band. Lee says, wishing you luck, Al. I hope it all goes well. And Lee's sending prayers your way. Oh, you haven't even seen it yet. Big Al says, no, same property, Cat. I haven't seen it yet. But due to ongoing neighbor trouble, I'm already willing to take the keys. I'm very lucky with my neighbors. But I'm very cautious too. I like things the way they are now. We're friendly, but not so friendly that we could hurt each other's feelings and cause any issues. Lee says, I have to go now. Going to plan my next trip out tomorrow. Going walking on an ancient site. Wow, that's amazing. Who's singing is Anjie Hipple, and you can find her on YouTube at the Judah channel. Judah, the Judah channel. Somebody I love very, very much. And she's in Charlotte. You're going to a Roman site to do a tour of that. That's amazing. Stud Bunny says, hi, how are you doing today? Really, really good, Stud Bunny. How about you? Al says, typing M&A makes me just want to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle teen. Big Al says, I definitely got to check her out at some point later, Cat. She's a beautiful soul. I love her very, very much. She's taught me a lot. Oh, the site is 1900 years old. That's really cool, Lee. Stud Bunny says, I'm good, thanks. I'm back at work today. Well, I hope you have a fabulous work day. Oh, Big Al knows. Hi, Stud Bunny, formerly Xfinity. And Lee says, have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye for now. Bye, Lee. Same to you. Safe travels, my friend. Happy hunting. Lucy is sending some more unicorn vibes. Big Al says, I was made in the 1900s too, M&A, but no one wants to come see me. This is 1996. Is that when you were born, Big Al, 1996? That would mean you're younger than both my kids. Emma says, I am a very autistic and I have autism and a lot of severe anxiety and severe depression. And 1996 is indeed Big Al's year of birth. Just a baby. And Lee says, Big Al, I'd visit you, mate. Give me a chance to see a new part of the world. You might get Big Al hooked on a new way of fishing. Emma says, I don't understand what everyone's talking about. Oh, we're talking about birthdays and treasure hunting and cleaning up the environment. Lee, Lee says I'm 1983, but look like I'm born in 1900 BC. No, that's not true. Big Al says, really, Cat, how old are they, if you don't mind me asking? They're a little, just a tiny bit older than you. And Emma says, oh, okay. Big Al says, sounds like a plan. Me. And oh, ha ha ha, us English are good at self-deprecating jokes. Excuse me. I used to be a master at self-deprecating jokes. But it was also to a point of not being kind to myself. So I try to be real careful about that now. Trying to find a balance about being being light and laughing at myself. Trying to find a medium, a balance. Magnetic North says, yay, made you laugh. Job achieved. Thank you. Lee says, Emma says, I don't like jokes at all. Oh no, Emma. Gotta laugh. That's good, Big Al. I try to make a good balance of self-deprecating and self-praise jokes. Lee says, Big Al, let me know. We can meet up. Yes, balance. Balance always, never too much. Oh, Emma says, people in my school make fun of me every single day, and that is why you don't like jokes. Well, we don't make jokes like that, Emma. And Emma, when people are being unkind to you, it's just because they don't feel good about themselves inside, and it's easier to point at somebody else than to have to look at yourself. It's much easier. So you have to forgive them and understand that they're just hurting inside themselves. And I'm sorry that happens to you, honey. And Lucy's sending in more unicorn vibes and rainbows and hearts. I appreciate you, Lucy. And Lee says, I really am going now. Bye, Lee. Big Al says, I hear you, Emma. I was bullied all through school. That's why I can take a joke, especially self-deprecating ones. Most haters are jealous. Lucy says, I'm upset right now. I might change my tarot stream to open panel. Oh no, what happened, Lucy? Emma says, no, it's okay. I'm just crying. I am drowning in my tears, and I am drowning in my thoughts and pain.
Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now chanting.
I'm sorry you're going through that, Emma, but I'm glad that you realize it's just your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your unhappiness. I love you so much. I wish you could just understand how much I love you and take that in, and maybe you'd feel a little bit better. That's what I tell my girls all the time. I wish I could fix things for you. And Lucy says, I can't say here. I'm talking to Eric about it. He can tell you in private. That's okay, Lucy. I'll leave it, but I love you and I'm sorry that you're upset. And Eric's a good one to talk about things with. And we think that Eric is meditating and doing yogi stuff all the time. He's really just on the phone. He's on the phone with all of us all day long. Emma says, I know that. I was in a mental hospital yesterday. I know you said you were in the hospital. I heard you say that yesterday. I hope you found some good help, Emma. And Big Al says, I haven't been able to make one of your live streams yet, Lucy. I saw that somewhere. Soul Stars is back. She says, hiya, Big Al, and hiya, Princess Lucy. Oh, I love that. So, Emma, do you have a doctor that you are now going to go see and talk to? Did they set you up like that in the mental hospital? Lucy says, okay, thanks, Big Al. Sorry I missed that. I'm a little distracted right now. And Emma says, yes, I do. I'm glad you have somebody who's a professional who can help you, Emma. You're very good at expressing your feelings. And that's a great start. A lot of us can't even name how we're feeling or why we're feeling that. And Big Al says, that's understandable, Lucy. And Sissy Soulstar says, Emma, no need to be ashamed or sad about getting the guidance you need. We fully support you in your healing journey. We do. Thank you for saying that, Soul Stars. Emma says, thank you. I'm crying. I can't stop crying and overthinking. Like Zero said, you should try some breathing techniques. You don't think breathing will work for you, Emma? Big Al says, I've got to go now. I'm walking to my appointment. See you all later, 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 later. Oh, there's an echo in here, here, here. Then he says, I wonder what Jack dreams about. Me too. Emma says, I just feel broken and tired and sick. I understand, Emma. I've been there. It doesn't have to be like that forever. And Soulstar says, see you soon, Big Al. Big Al says, see you later, Soul. Um, we're supposed to remember to tell Yogi that Big Al will be on Yogi's late, late, late stream. Bindaho says, I'll pray for you, Emma. You know what I didn't do this morning? I did not make a cup of coffee. How shocking. That's the first thing I usually do. Emma says, I know I don't want anyone to see. I don't want anyone to be hurting like this. And Emma says, thank you, Ben. Emma wants to know if Ben is a boy. You know what? I never asked. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Om Shanti Shanti. Judah Mama set us free. Oh, thank you for the sweet unicorns, Lucy. You know what, Bendijo? You've been here a few times and you're very supportive. Emma says, Ben, I am so sorry. I just can't do this anymore. I am broken in pieces. I am just heartbroken. It's okay, Emma. We're here for you. Hi, Jack. Do you hear your mom get up? Hmm? Yeah. Oh. So funny. I wasn't even craving coffee until I started thinking about it. Jack is in his Snoopy pose. Lucy says, I feel better now. I had to block someone that I thought was good people, but she's really not. I talked with Eric. He's a good person to talk to. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Oh, you're so welcome, Lucy. Emma's having a very hard and very bad day. It's just started. It could always get better, Emma. But Emma, that was maybe it wasn't even yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. And Soulstar says, I have been getting better at not reacting to drama as well, Lucy. Right, you're going to school today. And let's hope that today's just different, Emma. That everybody just treats you so much nicer. Let's give them a chance to do that. Lucy says, I posted something, but I didn't name her. But I think everyone knows who I'm talking about when you read it. Sometimes I think reacting in that way, just for me, it's never worked well. It just continued more drama. But most of my drama nowadays is all in my own mind. It's all created by me. And knowing that really helps. Jack says everybody's entitled to a bad day. But then we sleep and we get over it, huh, Jackie? Oh my gosh, Emma, is that really true? Lucy says, I post it once, then just leave it. When there is BS, I call it out. I don't draw it out. Yes, I am. Emma, then you shouldn't even be in that school. And the people who did that to you should be in jail. Four, 4. I like 4s for some reason. They feel very soft. 5s feel a little rougher and mean change for me. But 4 is just like smooth sailing. Sissy, is there anything to that? Do you know anything about numbers? Lucy says, I'm feminine, but you will see the Queen of Swords come out of me when it's time to make things right. Step Bunny says, hi, Lucy, how are you doing? I'm sorry, Emma. Aw. Soulstar says 444, a sign of protection, stability, and support from your angels. No wonder that number makes me feel so good. Emma says, hi there, Bunny. And Lucy says, hey there, stud. I'm doing great. How are you? Emma says, yes, it is. Stephanie says, yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just in work. Lucy says, stud is hot. Well, we'll just have to give him a blue wrench because we can't let the hot ones go. Stud Bunny says, LOL. Thanks, Lucy.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Embrace all now.
Oh, you're welcome, Stud Bunny.
Into
I was considering, I was giving you a little time.
into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
You got such a glowing recommendation from Lucy. I had to do it.
Om Shanti.
So, Stud Bunny, somebody said you were formerly Xfinity. Did you change your screen name because of somebody saying Stud Bunny is hot? Lucy says, it's true. We were flirting hard the other day. Flirting is fun. Yeah, Stud Bunny says, I've just been reading the comments and I've learned that Emma is having problems and has some bullies. Yes. He called me babe, Lucy says. He's the one who started the farting. Soulstar says Lucy smitten. Stud says Lucy babe. LOL. Lucy says I could tell too. He was sending me hearts. Nice. Jackie, I think you're thirsty, buddy.
Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. More than joy, more than joy, more than
Hi, Papa. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Hmm? Step Bunny says, oops, I used to be called Xfinity, so while I was on Daisy Mae's channel, someone called me a stud, and someone else said that they like bunnies. So I put the two words together and came up with Stud Bunny, LOL. Very cute. Lucy said, oh, nice Stud Bunny, LOL. Very clever.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Om Shanti Shanti Judah Mama set us free. Every soul now shifting into
Hi, buddy. Ooh, stretch. That used to be my mom's favorite song. She would sing that Matchmaker song, Souls. Funny. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine. Can't remember anymore. Stud Bunny says, Emma, I have a 10-year-old son who is also autistic. Andy used to have fun made of him. And like I've always told my son, and I'll tell you the same thing, it comes down to jealousy because you and my son are incredibly smarter than the bullies. I hope you hear that, Emma. That's very, very nice of you to say, said Bunny. And Lucy agrees. She's sending unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Emma, Stud Bunny says, so the next time a bully comes on to you and makes fun of you, hold your head up high and just ignore them, as ignoring them will hurt them a lot more. Yes, they're looking for a reaction. Thank you for that, Stud Bunny. And if all else fails, you take a picture of Stud Bunny and you say, "You see this guy? He's going to come take care of you if you don't leave me alone." Stud Bunny says, "No problem at all." One thing in this world I can't stand, and that is bullies. I think if we could all see and understand everybody's lives, we might have a little more forgiveness and love for each other. Because we just never know. Maybe people who are bully and beat up other kids are beaten up at home, and that's all they know. Yes, it's almost yogi time. 2 minutes. I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Not just because I'm making coffee, that's an added benefit. Lucy says if we can see eye to eye, but that will never happen. We can try, though, and keep trying. Well, I think maybe Yogi's writing about something like this today. And Soulstar is teasing me and saying she just sat down with her first cup. Yeah, I should be on 2 cups by now. It's been 2 hours I've been up. All right, guys. I am going to end so that I can go get my coffee started and get over to Yogi's. I hope I see you there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company today. And Jack says thank you too, don't you, bub? Even though he's dreaming. Bye, guys. Yes, I'm sure.